Hello, cheers, y'all. Welcome in, Biggie and Kit Kat. Got the national anthem in O Canada. Typically, I unmute for the night shout, but got a little different setup than usual. I don't know if we'll kind of curious how many Knights fans there are in Calgary. Let me hear this and I'll start talking about what we're expecting. Definitely not a lot, but there are a few Knights fans at the game right now. I'm doing very well. How are you doing? I'm waiting just a little bit. We'll see if Calgary scores fast. I'm going to be doing real good because I'm going to go and get a whiskey sour. Shit. I did do it. Okay, cool. So, if Calgary scores fast, I'm getting some whiskey. The game's slow, I'm getting whiskey. If Vegas starts looking like they suck, I'm getting whiskey. I'm really happy because I actually do have some whiskey. Anyway, looking at it, Vegas is 1-0-2. We had the wildest comeback win. Like the Titans win over Arizona, that was the equivalent of what Vegas had over San Jose. Just unreal. 2 missed empty nets, shot from the red line goal, and then a vacated goal. Unbelievable. So that was Vegas's 1 win. We've been in overtime all 3 games. LA beat us in the shootout, and then with like 17 seconds on the clock last game, Seattle beat us in overtime. So that's a disappointment. Calgary's 1-2-0. So both of us are really, at least hopefully, all the players are irritated and looking to go. I don't like seeing Aiden Hill in goal. I am very thankful to Aiden Hill for what he's done for this team. We should have kept Logan Thompson. However, Wolfie in net for Calgary, like, this could be electric. If Calgary decides they want to give some odd man advantages to Vegas, this could get very interesting. Make sure everything's good. And here we go, ready for puck drop. Vegas wins it. Theodore passes it up ahead. Stone ends up feeding Barbashev. He chases it into the low corner. Back to Stone. Out to the open ice. McNabb from the point hits a skate out front. They're headed back the other way already. Odd man rush. And Aiden Hill's able to stop it. A little bit of defense there from McNabb, thank goodness, but horrible start. Eichel dumps it deep. Wolf plays it to the high wall. Calgary headed out of the zone. All the way down. That's going to be an icing. Good Lord, man. Vegas was looking set up, and then McNabb pulled a Theodore and threw it into the skates of the guy standing in front of him. Oh, don't you be doing this to me now, Feed. I ain't here for this. Face off to the right of Wolf. Drop the fucking puck, ref. Calgary wins it, dumps it. Vegas chasing it back. It ends up right to Hill, who goes stretch pass right back to the opposite blue line. Marner chasing it down. Not going to get there in time. Flames head back to... Oh, good defense by Korzak. Putting pressure on the low wall. Keeps the puck in for Vegas. On to Wolf, who puts it into the high corner. Hurdle and Dorofeyev trying to do something. Calgary gets away. Oh, stick goes up. Korzak thought it went out of play. It dropped right down in front of him. Back to Aiden Hill playing it. To Lazan. Up the high wall to Hurdle. Makes a bad decision. Pick off by Calgary. Misses the net on the shot. Hurdle under pressure again. Makes a good pass that gets tipped all the way back. Flames resetting from their own zone. Stretch pass. Did it just hit sod? Is that what just happened? That just looked a little weird. At 147, 73, and 29 isn't bad for Cassidy. But there's, I mean, that 73 is like, man, that could easily be as low as like 45. All right, puck up and out of play. 18-18 to go in the first. Shots are 2 apiece. Love seeing Hutton on the ice. I would really, really love to see Hutton doing something spectacular, doing something really big, because he's definitely capable of it. It's just a matter of when is the moment going to come. All right, dude, these feeds. Okay. Yeah, that go to one hoping it'd be more reliable, and it ended up being a lot further back than I thought it was. All right, puck to the point. Hutton taking a swing. Not bad. Love for him to get one in there. Another one goes high over the net, off the backboards. White Cloud presses it down. Carlson trying to play it to Sod. Back to Carlson, back to Sod. Riley Smith on a swing and a miss, and Calgary's going down the ice with numbers. Oh, Riley Smith like a bat out of hell. Great defense. Great back check. Calgary going for a change. At the red line, dump and chase. Hill slows it down. Good. It almost wasn't a hit. It was more like a squeeze on the board from Lazan. And icing on Vegas. Just over 2.5 gone. Shots are 3-2 Vegas. It was a lot more full than I remember filling it up. All the way around the high boards in the Vegas zone. Finally gets out. Right back in. Good hit. Who is Lazan again? Just laying the hammer. Dude, during spring training, or not spring training, what the hell am I thinking? During preseason, I was talking to my dad about Lazan and about, like, I like him. And it's like, man, it's a bummer he won't be around. He's around, and he is, the number of his mistakes are limited. He's a hard hitter. He has no problem digging into the wall. Like, I like Lazan. It might have been a different guy we were talking. I remember. No, Lazan. Anyway, puck to the high boards in the Vegas zone. Calgary throws it towards the net, hits bodies up front. Good job, Nabber. Pass across to Theodore, and then up ahead and tipped in. Barbashev in by himself. He leads it, he expected Stone to have a little more energy there. Whitecloud putting up defense at the blue line. Sends it behind the net to Hutton. Vegas. Ooh, little sloppy, but they get out of the zone. Whitecloud across the blue line. Leaves it back. Marner shoots finally. And good save, Wolf. Wish he would have got rid of that a little bit quicker when he had the screen. Marner with a bad pass leading right into coverage, but Hurdle fights and wins. Vegas. Hurdle all the way across the door. Faya backhand trying to catch Marner, and they do not connect. Puck to the high boards, high point, and Calgary's going to take it the other way. Ooh, good job, Nabber putting on pressure. Vegas able to get it up to low boards. And Marner's going to take it out. Redlining in. Going for a change. Wolf plays it down to the low boards, and Calgary's going to take it right back the other way. Nabbers plays it. Theodore has it. Low corner. And Vegas is out. Riley Smith dumps it. Chased down by Sod. In the Calgary zone, trying to go to the point. Weak pass doesn't make it. Calgary headed the other way. Lazon gets to the puck first. Backhands it to... Who's that? Korzak. And now Korzak loses the stick battle on the boards. Riley Smith, however, comes in and then turns it over. But Vegas... Will you guys stop turning the fucking puck over? I can't keep up right now. Another one. Riley Smith makes a great play and leaves the puck behind. Calgary has it in the Vegas zone. Good Lord. Another turnover. Finally, Vegas gets it out. They'll dump it in from the red line and go for a change. Just over 6 minutes gone in the first period. Shots are 4-2 Vegas. Calgary into the zone. Shoots on target, and Hill makes the save. To be honest, both sides have had some good looks. See, Marner went around the block, and Uyghur made a good play to get down when he did the way he did. But, damn it, I wish he would have gotten rid of that a little bit sooner, because he finally cleared the screen, and when he did, he had that much net to shoot at, or say he had that much net to shoot at, with the guy in front of him. By the time he got around, he had that much. I'm going to do something about this real quick. Where's my mouse? That doesn't. Okay. All right, so what are we thinking right now during commercial break? Hill looks fine. Wolf looks good. We're shooting. They're shooting. I would take... neither have been fantastic. Like, they've been good shots, just not fantastic opportunities. A couple of shots straight to the crest, stuff like that. Both sides look fast. Riley Smith is skating like a man possessed. When he was chasing down the puck, he dude, he was running. McNabb, dude, we're taking so many shots from the point, like from so far away. We got to make sure we're not throwing them in the skates. That's the Shea Theodore trash that I get so sick of. He'll drag the puck, shoot it into the guy that wasn't in front of him 5 seconds ago, but now is standing 3 feet in front of him. Put it right off his skates and send it the other way. Oh, there. I got a phone call. I'll be back in a second. All right, sorry if anybody is still in here. You have a lot more patience than I do, but my dad usually, we'll talk once a week or twice a week, and he usually calls me before, after the games, or like the day after the games. Okay, I figured, D. But this time he called me during the game, so it is what it is. I but while I'm on the phone, Calgary scores 2 goals, which is fucking cool. That was fun. No, that's like I said, that's a level of patience I don't have to just sit and look at a screen with nothing happening. But no, Tails, go VGK 100%. VGK dead 100%. Nathaniel, they will make 2 goals in this game. I don't know if you're here, but Confucius say no. No, I think we'll score at least 2, but I think Calgary's going to score 5 if they leave Aiden Hill in. But yeah, what you up to, D? Good deep. Oh yeah. All right, Vegas able to clear. Shots are 10-6. Calgary has scored on 20% of their shots. I fucking hate Aiden Hill so much. Theodore all the way up, and his pass to Kosar is picked off. Sisson's there to cut him off at the blue line, though. This guy trying to finish off challenges. Word. I haven't popped the bourbon yet, but since Calgary's going to go up 2-0, I think what I'm going to do is during intermission, I'm going to take a moment to check something that I got to check for my dad. And then I'm going to make myself a drink. I totally forgot. I lost my train of thought because I'm just like, dude, these guys, my team sucks, man. Like, they'll play better later, but at the moment, they suck. I know I have another HDMI cable around here somewhere. Oh. Oh, yep, it's right there. Okay, so I have to check that at halftime. You know what? There you go. Hurdle. Throwing it back to Korzak across the blue line. Lazan shoots and the puck goes well wide. Dorofeyev down on a knee for some reason just got pushed over. Offsides on Calgary. Let me check this real quick. Yeah, I just want to see if this thing I got will have scripts on. Scripts, Las Vegas. Scripts, Las Vegas. They don't have it, huh? Vegas Golden Knights. Vegas 34, that's what it is. Uh, uh, All right, let's try and enjoy 2 minutes and 40 seconds of shit tier Golden Knight hockey. This whole period has been a disaster. Like I said, on the phone a lot longer than I meant to be, although if my dad calls me, I will be on the fucking phone however long he would like to be on the phone for. But on top of that, while all that's happening, Calgary scores 2 goals. Fucking hate it. I feel like, I mean, I got to watch the replay again, but on the second goal, it looked to me like, I couldn't tell if it was White Cloud or Korczak. It looked like one of them. But our guy went behind the net, and as we're turning behind the net, he gets cross-checked right in the hip. No call. Like, he gets cross-checked to the ice. Clear cross-check. And no call. The turnover immediately leads to the shot on goal that scores. Oh, Marner. Man, I'm going to need you to start being the super stud. I know you are, buddy. Puck at the blue line. Calgary in. Trying to get it through. Vegas ends up with it. Calgary sticks are better than ours. And they are just swarming the puck. Good little pop by Korczak. Yo, Remy, I'm good. How you doing, buddy? I'd be doing a lot better if we didn't look like trash, but it is what it is. Good, buddy. White Cloud across the blue line. Shot from, I think, Theodore. It got stopped out front. Looked like it had a chance for a moment there. Kadri taking it in. Cheers, buddy. Calgary throwing it towards the net. It goes wide. Calgary up the low boards. Vegas with a good tip. Riley Smith heading out. Pass over to Carlson. And I think most of our guys are looking to get a change. With 35 seconds to go, that's not great. But that's exactly what it is. Hutton gets it in, but not by much. 20 seconds to go in the first period. You assholes better not give up another goal. Great job, Sissons. Forcing the loose puck. Calgary gets it right. Dude, we're losing all the stick battles. We're losing most of the board battles. It's not looking great. 2-1. Dude, they got Hill tripping, but they didn't put the shot on net. So luckily, no harm, no foul. Good Lord, man. I said, I'm not happy with that second goal. I thought that was a cross check, but it is what it is. It's only a penalty if they call it, you know what I mean? So that's where we're at. 2-0 Calgary over the Flames. First intermission. What a fucking disaster this is. Tell you what, I am going to partake, and then I am going to make myself a nice, strong whiskey sour. And then I'm going to drink it at the start of the second period to help wash away the memory of whatever the fuck we just watched. All right, let's do that. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Hopefully by then this shitty feeling of despair will go away. Who knows? See you guys in a couple minutes. this paused. And we are moments away from coming back for the second period, round 2 of this Canadian ass whooping that the Golden Knights are partaking in, if you want to call it that. But on the good side of things, we do have a little bit of whiskey. I mean, bourbon, but whiskey. I do prefer the rye. However, this was a gift for watching. A thank you for watching the dog. So, little more sour than we want it. Oof. There it is. I'm telling you, that's. I don't know if anybody is a whiskey fan, or maybe not even like you want to be a whiskey fan. All you gotta do, bunch of rocks. Like I usually have like 6 ice cubes just out of the freezer. A healthy dash of cinnamon. Squeeze half, just depending on the size of your glass and how much whiskey you want. Either half lemon or a whole lemon into the glass on top of everything. And then you pour the whiskey until the lemon isn't sour. You can overshoot and it'll be strong. And you can undercut it and it'll be very sour. But you just pour the whiskey till you get that sourness you want, and it is the perfect drink. All right, shot from the blue line, fought off by a hill. Trying to get the puck up. Barbashev shoots, misses the net, and then falls down. You got to at least hit the goal. Like, I know I complain about us hitting guys hitting the goalie in the crest, but you got to at least hit them when you're that wide open. Marner making a move on the low wall, takes a bump. Good job by Calgary. Vegas keeps it in. Hurdle trying to put it towards the net, goes up and over. Hurdle down the low point, turns around, throws it on net, and Wolf gloves it. We're not scoring, and they have a very talented goalie. That's a bad combination. I know somewhere Marcour is loving this. Oof. Puck up the high boards. Calgary taking it out. Right across the middle of the red line. Pass ahead, down around the boards. Hill cuts it off. Leaves it for White Cloud. Back in, right to the other guys. And Calgary, we got lucky. Calgary just didn't get an easy shot on goal. Unable to break him up enough for Dorofeyev to get the puck to the red line and in. Dorofeyev's fast enough. I'm not sure why he decided to clear back where all the bodies were, but Calgary does. So McNabb crashes in, tries to go around straight to a red jersey. Oh, man, we don't look good. 2 minutes gone in the second period. Shots are 11-8, Calgary. Carlson, like a bullet, beating the icing. Doesn't turn anything into anything. But in the Wolf's glove, and we've got another stoppage. They're showing the replay of the Sharks ending. I mean, again, when I say it is it's like if someone's never watched football and only hockey, and you had to explain what happened in the Tennessee Titan Arizona Cardinal game, you could point to that sequence and say that. Dude fumbled on the goal line, and then they scored on some ridiculous shit twice. Puck on the low boards in the Vegas zone. That's still a little sour. Just a sniff more of that whiskey. Ooh, Calgary falls over under the pressure. Oh, Schmidt is in. They took Hill out. I didn't even realize that. Should have started Schmidt. Calgary to the red line and in. Schmidt slows it down. Gets in net just in time. 23. Who's 23 for Vegas? Hang on. I don't recognize that number. Reinhardt. Okay. Then who's out? Damn it, now I got to go thinking through the roster, because if he's in, then somebody's out. Who would be out? I'll figure it out later. Face off at neutral zone. Calgary kicked out. 4 minutes on the dot, gone in the second period. Shots are 12-8. Calgary. Ooh, good pass up ahead. Hurdle coming in, trying to spin and shoot, and he goes well long. Went across the crease. Another shot on, and Wolf just gloves it up. I mean, it was a great spin, but he just went straight to the boards. And then Hutton fed it in, and it just got swallowed up in the glove of Wolf. Face off to the right of the Flames goal. I should say on the low side of the goal, to the right of the goaltender. Shot hits a guy out high. He's stumbling. Hurdle after Whitecloud takes somebody down hard on the boards. And Vegas loses it. Lifted high. Marner slows it down. Hutton sending it right back the other way onto Wolf. No icing. Dorofeyev causing pressure. Marner makes a good read and cuts off the puck. Dorofeyev shoots. And Wolf saves it. Dorofeyev was way too close. 15-18 to go in the second. Dorofeyev was just too close. I mean, Dorofeyev had plenty of time to walk in on Wolf, but that might have been the bad thing, because he walked straight up on him and then didn't have space to put the puck where he wanted to. Face off on the high dot. Calgary zone. Another shot fought off by Wolf. That one by Riley Smith. Nab fights for the puck. Carlson. Theodore pinching in. And Calgary gets it out. I think McNabb's going to get... What happened? Looked like McNabb was going to get a penalty for a second, but I'm not sure. Oh, offsides. 15:01. Shots are 12 apiece. Calgary up 2-0. Calgary gets the face-off, dump in from the red line. All the way around to the high boards. McNabb from behind the net. Sends it around down low. Riley Smith heads up. Tries to make a move. Good defensive play. Puck on the high wall and into the bench. Not sure if they're neutral, if they're going back into Calgary zone. Kadri just doing work. I would really like, all it takes is one goal. And this is a completely different game. I would like to get excited for one goal. Lazan dumps it in after Vegas wins the faceoff. It was from neutral. And Calgary goes right back the other way. Korzak loses the bounce. That's got to be... they're going to call a hook, I think, on Korzak. All I saw was dude take out Schmidt. But Calgary going to power play, make it 3-0. Something's weird about my drink. What's the hook? It was all stick. It was all stick. Man, why is this like salty? All right, hang on. Vegas cleared. Didn't miss the important part. All right, Calgary reset from their own zone. Pass ahead through neutral. On the low boards, looking from the low point all the way across top of the high circle. Fed across. Good shot, good save, Akira Schmid. And we got a Calgary penalty. Let's pour on some goals, Chris. I am... Woosah, woosah, woosah. I'm saying, dude. Well, we got a minute 18 of 4-on-4 and then a little bit of power play, so maybe. That's clearly interference. Dude just shoulders McNabb into the back of the net. It doesn't help. If you're going to argue that you were playing the puck or that somehow wasn't interference, skating backwards away from the puck doesn't help the case. I think we're going to see one within the next 2 minutes of gameplay. I really don't have the most confidence in it, but I can see it happening. Vegas wins the faceoff. White Cloud down the low boards to Hutton towards the net, fought off by Wolf. See, the big problem, Chris, is that Wolf is a fantastic goaltender. And our goal scoring slowed down massively. Calgary in the Vegas zone, down to the corner, shoots all the way across off of the high boards, and he's just going to take it out. 50 seconds left on the 4-on-4. White Cloud takes it back to Hutton. Hutton ahead. Gets it to Carlson. Through the zone, down the low boards. He stops up, gets it to the point. Marner looking. Top of the high circle. Korsak missed the puck. All right, Calgary circling. 20 seconds left to go on the 4-on-4. 12:40 to go in the second period. Shots at 13-12 Flames. Calgary gets into the zone, walks right in, shot. Good job, Akira Schmidt, and then he covers up the rebound. Like I said, I did not, when the game started and I saw Eden Hill, I was nervous. And then now that I see number 40 in net, I am much more relaxed. I said it for a year, more than a year. We should have kept LT. And I don't know, I hope Akira Schmidt has a breakout year. I hope Hill goes to the playoff, to the Stanley Cup run, Aiden Hill, any moment. But he hasn't had that kind of confidence in a long time. So until he figures out how to flip that switch, he's a vessel of wasted talent. Because there's something in his brain that is just holding his ability back. And it kills me because I like Aiden Hill. But he just has not been playing the way he needs to be playing. So, I don't know if it's the girlfriend thing. Oh, something's going on though. We'll have, I think it was down to like 8 seconds or 5 seconds, 4-on-4. And then it's like 42 seconds or so of 42 or 52 seconds of Vegas power play, which that's about all the time we're going to need to see how our power play is feeling. Let's see. They didn't show the spot I wanted to see on the second goal because I still call cross-checking behind the net. But it doesn't matter what I call. It matters what the fucking four blind mice call. Eichel cutting up on the power play. 35 seconds. Oh, and he misses the pass to Hurdle. Oh, Hurdle just wasn't ready. 25 seconds. Go, Eichel, go. Leaves it off for Stoney. Stoney, I don't even know what to call that. It skates forward. Excuse me, forward, but if anybody has watched Stoney skate, Stoney passes the Hurdle up front, gets all blocked up and sticks, and it is cleared back to full strength hockey. 11:40 to go in the second period. But there are a couple of guys, just by the way they skate, like I don't even have to see their numbers, but nobody is as obvious as Mark Stone. Especially when he's trying to haul ass. It is one of the funniest things in the world to watch. Ooh, McNabb off a body, little bouncing puck. Just can't get it clear towards the net. Puck down into the low corner of the Vegas zone. And right back out. No icing. Kolasar back putting on pressure. Everybody back putting on pressure. Bobbled puck, and now Kolasar's into the zone. Sissons has it into the low corner. Trying to center. Goes a little too far. Calgary gets it to the blue line, not out. Korzak, Lazan. Lazan shoots into escape. Puck into the high boards. Korzak gets it to Kolasar, and a stick gets it out of play. Lazan chasing it down. Oh, Lazan just hit Stone. I think just right in the nuts. That is, hey, Timmy, describe the Golden Knights season thus far. And Eichel shoots, rebound, trying to follow it up, and he scores! Jack Eichel puts him on the board. Hold that thought. Oh, what the hell? It hit Stone in the hand. I thought it hit him in the nuts. I was going to say, Timmy, describe your season. Oh, yeah, no, our new guy just trying to clear the puck nutted our fucking captain. Dude, 100%. Jesus. Eichel is here. Halfway through the game on the dot. Word, buddy. Definitely drive safe. But we get to do this, and I'm really looking forward to doing this. Hang on. Hang on. They don't have it up yet. I know it was. I'm waiting for the assist to pull up. All right. For your Golden Knights, with his third of the season, number 9, Jack. Go with an assist from your captain, number 61, Mark Stone. Yay! Woo! Hey, you know I love you, buddy. Appreciate you stopping in, but definitely, yeah. Good for pulling over. Definitely drive safe, buddy. There. Oh, got to change the score. I had a little bit of, he's had a lot more moments of looking decent to good than he has making mistakes, but he's had a couple little a couple little, he's getting outbodied a little bit. He's lost a couple of stick battles. Like, for the most part, he's looking fast. He doesn't seem to be skating as hard. Like, when you look at Riley Smith and Willie Carlson, how hard they're skating, Stoney and Eichel, Marner, and I'm not saying that he's not busting his ass. It just looks like he's trying to give it 100% and his tank's at 95 or 90. But for the most part, that's how a lot of the guys, like I said, 4 or 5 guys have looked pretty good. But, dude, Eichel tied for first with Nietzsche, and I think that was McKinnon. I missed it. But Eichel with 8 points. And I mean, he was looking at Barbashev the whole way, so they had to be thinking pass. I'd have been thinking pass. And you had, like, rough. Dude, I would love to see that. I need to see another Ivan, or not Ivan, Pavel Dorofeyev goal. I need him to start moving up, start gapping people on the leading scorer list. I want him to be at 30 when everybody else is at 10. Something about that. It's just different. Whew. Here we go. Even this Vegas powerhouse more each time I scream for the goals. Hey, dude. Always believe. However, it is okay to it's okay to lose faith momentarily, but you got to believe. But this is the 14th game in a row where the other team scored first. I did see that stat. I didn't want to see that stat, but I saw that stat. How does he not? What shot on Schmidt? But Korczak just got put into the board and then pulled backwards, yanked down backwards. And oh hell no. Good job, Lazan. Lazan likes to hit, and I like Lazan. There we go. Reinhardt working his way up past the Sissons, gets cut off. 2-on-1. Good job, Schmidt. Stayed focused on the shot and made the save. Sissons headed back the other way. He'll dump it and change. Almost said chase. 8 minutes to go in the second period. Pressure by Stoney forces Uyghur to the high boards, and he loses it. McNabb back behind his own net to Theodore. Uh-oh. Okay. Pass ahead gets dropped down by Calgary. Cut off trying to make it to Barbashev. Shot. Akira Schmidt, I love you, buddy. He's my Aiden Hill is not my goalie. Oh yeah, especially now that we have one. It's comfortable, man. We're all right. But yeah, Zary had a good opportunity. If he would have been able to pinpoint that corner over Schmid's right shoulder, he had plenty of space, and Schmid had his elbow tucked, which meant his glove was down. So getting up, or his blocker down. So, I mean, any kind of motion up that way would have been impossible if he could have just sniped that corner a little bit. But he didn't, and Schmid made the save. Calgary keeping it in behind the Vegas net. Quick shot. Schmid keeps it out. They're back. Chaos drill in front. And ooh, that should have been a trip. How's that not a trip? Man, come on. Dude straight took Dorofeyev skates out. Foot race for it. Marner not able to get there in time. Calgary get out of the zone, but not far. Good play. Sod getting in the way of that pass. Dude, just Carlson and Sod causing problems, man. Throwing wrenches into the gears. I love it. White Cloud gets the puck behind the net to McNabb. He'll head out. Pass up ahead to Sod. They don't clear. McNabb probably could have just skated it out. I'm not going to lie. And finally, the puck's out. Wolf's going to play it. Good job, Riley Smith, to knock down the puck. Keep it active in the zone all the way across, and it's going to be a high stick. Puck comes out of the zone. 6:04 to go in the second period. Schmid did good and knocked that puck out of the air. Not quite so good when he knocked it straight out in front of him. Shots are 2014 Calgary. Face off just outside of the Calgary zone. Nabbers. And up ahead, tipped in. Ooh, under pressure, Calgary gets it out. McNabb got the rough end of hitting that guy just because he kind of fell over right into the dude's fist. That's out of play. That should be a delay of game, right? Dude, both our Schmid knocks the puck up in the air. Both our defensemen swing and miss, and all three of them just look at it and think, oh, shit. Rough. Oh, man. Happy to be only one down, but this period is dragging ass just a little bit. That is one thing because we checked the schedule. We play Thursday, Saturday, Monday, and then we don't play for 5 days. So probably take a couple of those days off, but also be here for some other game. Not sure which one at the moment, but I'll start digging through the schedule over the next week and figure out some games that might be fun to watch. We go on a 3-game home stretch. I think that's the break. Yeah, we have a 3-game home stretch, and then we have the 5-day break, and then we're in Florida, like in Miami against the Panthers, and then or Sunrise, whatever. I think they're in Sunrise. And then we're in Tampa against a disgustingly dirty Tampa Bay team. Tired. It's like that we don't necessarily get along with. We're going to be tired after playing Florida. It's just, I'm not looking forward to that game. I feel like Tampa's going to hurt one of our guys, and not in a, oh, that was a clean hit, unfortunate accident. It's going to be dirty. Okay, that should have been a trip right there on Theodore. No call. McNabb loses the battle there. Klavka just kicked McNabb's ass. He's a big boy, so it makes sense. But yeah, Nabbers just got destroyed. Carlson to Sod to Riley Smith, and he thought Sod was coming with him. God damn, dude. We are just not communicating on the highest level right now. Hurdle. Korzak, backhand, trying to get it back to Hurdle. Doesn't make it through. Hutton trying to get it all the way up the ice. Gets it to Hurdle. Battle for it with Marner there trying to center it. Doesn't connect with Dorofeyev. Everybody is just that little bit off. Yeah, I would say that had to be offside. Oh, Oh, good grief. We looked better than the first period, but I mean, it's like saying, dog shit smells less when it's dry. Like, okay, fucking fantastic. Fuck is that even supposed to mean? Yeah, I should have just waited a second. 4 minutes to go in the second period. Puck in the Vegas zone, right out to the middle of the ice. McNabb gets it. Up ahead to Eichel, storming in. Over to Barbashev, throws it towards the net, hits the skate out front. Stoney shoots, hits Wolf right in the glove. Big cross check. That was bullshit. And then it looked like dude was about to smack. I don't know who just got cross checked, but it looked like, I think it was Barbashev. Looked like he was getting ready to just smash him in the face with his stick. I don't know what that reaction after the penalty was. Stoney to McNabb. Can't get it across. It's touched up. Trying to get it to Eichel. The effort was there, just not quite. 3:12 to go in the second as Vegas goes on their second power play. This one, an extended power play. It's a hook. He put his stick right into his hands and then separated his hands from his stick. I mean, literally, the stick went right to the hands and then straight up through the hands. I don't know what they're bitching about. Face off to the right of Wolf. Vegas wins it. Marner to Eichel on the low boards. Everybody in their positions. Stoney trying to stuff it in. Can't get it. Back up to Eichel on the low board. Marner at the point. He throws it on net. Wolf makes the stop. Calgary clears. All right, standard position. Marner's on the point. Eichel's to the right of the goalie on the wall. Stone's on the right baseline. Dorofeyev's on his dot to the left. And Hurdle's in the center. Marner cycling as Eichel takes his spot. Shot on net. Oh, the puck just didn't come fast enough to Eichel. He still should have shot that puck. Wide open net. Just couldn't get to him quick enough. Back to Eichel. Marner on the point. Eichel. Circling down to Stone. To the middle, and Hurdle whiffs on the shot. I don't know if somebody got a stick on it that disrupted it. Dorofeyev in the high corner. Hurdle gets it to Marner. Back to Dorofeyev. To Hurdle. Dorofeyev. Marner. Dorofeyev shot. Hits the guy in front. Good block by Calgary. 40 seconds to go on the Vegas power play. Riley Smith out now. Marner almost loses it. Dorofeyev skates it across. He shoots. Good block, Wolf. Just outside of the zone. 20 seconds on the power play. 90 seconds in the period. To Dorofeyev. And Calgary clears. Dorofeyev, I love him, but he's very shifty, but he's not big. So if somebody gets the leverage on him, he's in a little bit of trouble. Calgary kills off the power play. 60 seconds to go in the second period. Barbashev being annoying in the Calgary zone. Flames get it out, but turn it over. Hutton trying to sneak it back in on the low wall. Can't get through. Oh, man, a lot of back and forth in neutral. 45 seconds left. Tipped into the Vegas zone. Right back out into neutral. Right back into the Vegas zone. Schmidt slows it down. Gets it to Hutton. Throws it backwards, and Vegas is clear. And right back to Calgary into the zone. 25 seconds. Calgary with possession in the Vegas zone. Right to the middle. Big stop. Schmidt. Puck comes out. 15 seconds. Calgary still has it. Shot from the point. Goes wide. Colasar blocked it with his hand, it appears. Another shot from the low circle. Goes wide to the high boards. 2-1. Akira, he whipped on the wide open net. Oh my God. I think that's the omen. Holy shit. Number 4, Anderson for Calgary. Has the puck deflect right to him on the left side of the goal while Akira Schmidt is pinned to the right post. And he stuffs it into the fucking net. Like into the side of the net. Holy shit. I gotta see this again. Here it is. I mean, a great pass to the middle. Schmid makes a great save. Puck goes to the high wall. Circled around, back to the point. Shot comes in, gets stopped. Like I said, goes to just off the left side of the net to Anderson. Anderson goes to stuff it in the net and just has no idea about his clearances and puts it right into the side. That should 100% with 1 second left be 3-1 Calgary. But instead, he misses it. And if San Jose shows us anything, if you're going to give us a chance, we'll take it. So the second period just ended, Kit Kat, where we are now in intermission. And in about 15 minutes, we will be back for the third period. So I'm going to do the usual. I've got to freshen up my drink anyway. So we will take a few minutes, have a smoke, have a drink, make a drink, hit the head, whatever you've got to do to get comfortable for the third period. Because I have a feeling, we're going to have some fun in the third period. So I'm going to put on the tunes. I'm going to get out of here for a little bit as soon as I can find my mouse. And then, let's see. Let's go with this. Hopefully it's not shit music the whole time. Hey, Zone Blaze! There he is. Yeah, I was talking about you the other day because I got a little bit of whiskey, was making some whiskey sours. Speaking of which, cheers. Dude, 3 overtimes in 3 games. My rabbit foot wasn't here, man. But shit, we'll be back for the third period, dude. You know where I'll be. So I'll see you then. Did I start the music? No, I'm going to throw on some music and go do my shit real quick. Hey, cheers, brother. Make me want. Hey, fuck yeah, bro. We'll cheers in the third, brother. I'll see you in about 15 minutes, my man. Gabo, absolutely. There, we're coming back. Give me a second here to switch screens and pause the music. Yeah, hockey is awesome, man. It's by far my favorite sport. Oh. As you can tell. Oh, hey, the Vegas is actually, my mouse pad is actually in it too. But yeah, Vegas can actually come back. They started to look better. Not fantastic, but I feel more comfortable with Schmidt in goal. Would have been nice to score on the power play to tie it up, but we are where we are. My man posted something about the Flyers and the Panthers. Trevor Zegras just beat off two Panthers, including Sam Bennett. And it was like, wait, pause. That hockey is similar to soccer, so I'm already loving the sport. Hey, dude, it's going to be a lot harder than that for me to feel disrespected, buddy. I'll admit 100% to you, and I'll say the same. No disrespect to soccer, but the pace is just too slow for me. But I absolutely can see how you would make comparisons between soccer and hockey. It's like, I mean, take away the ice, and it's soccer with sticks on a much smaller field. So it's just everything happens a lot faster. Puck down low, Calgary getting it clear. Oh, we back, Azon. Oh, I gotta give it the sip test, see if it needs more bourbon in here. Hang on. Yep. Definitely needs more bourbon in there. Oh, we back, fellas. Dude. Like, Azon, man, had a roller coaster ride for the game against LA. Down 2, up 2, tied, losing a shootout. And then the San Jose game, I don't know if you saw how that ended, bro, but God bless, man. That was a wild finish. Kozak shoots. Covered up by Wolf. But yeah, that Sharks finish, man. 2 empty net misses. And then to end this first period, Dude had a wide open net and he stuffed it onto the side. And a couple of days been down the wire, bro. 3 overtime games out of 3. Like, my heart can't take that shit. There's a point where I like, come on, man. Calgary into the middle, cycling back. Puck, not all the way down. Calgary's going to get at the red line into the high. Let's reset for a second here. All right, Dorofeyev just able to get it out. Calgary resetting in neutral, dumping it back in. Argument accepting the newcomers. Fuck yeah, man. Ask any question you need to ask, bud. Like, if there's what do you need help understanding icing, the different versions of what a high stick is? Just ask away, bud. I don't know. I'll tell you what, I don't know if the hockey community is, but everybody hears. Puck in the high corner to the point. White Cloud shoots and glove save by Wolf. Hey, I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, man, I mean, we're here to hang out. Like, hockey is the thing that is on while we all come and hang out for a little bit. You know what I mean? So, we're just this is the hockey version of the Honky Tonk Bar Association. I don't have my friends, so I started streaming, and now y'all are my friends. And I'm smiling, but that is the truth. I think Calgary has an argument against that icing. Yeah, it's hard. Let's see that again. There we go. That should not have been an icing. That was a bad read from the line judge, and I don't know how they fucked up. Knights win the face-off. Let's see if we can capitalize off that bad call. Pass shot. Of course. Dude, Wolf just denied him. Oh, we're in trouble. Ooh. Gonna be an incidental trip, but definitely a trip. Slow the pace down a little bit. Eichel working his way across neutral. Pucks into the zone off Barbashev. Puck to the high board. Stoney able to send it back, but not deep enough. Loose puck covered by White Cloud in the Vegas zone. Quick turnaround. Dude, Calgary is being aggressive. You've got to give it to them. Oh, Calgary headed right up, blocking the pass across, though. Dorofeyev able to settle the puck. Back behind the net and White Cloud. Back to Dorofeyev on the low boards across neutral and dumping. Puck behind the Calgary net. Dorofeyev goes in but whiffs on it. Korzak can't keep it. Marner does. Hurdle chasing it down. It is fun to watch, like Gabo. If you pay attention to the puck is. If you learn how to keep the puck in the peripheral vision and watch everything else on the ice, it's Dorofeyev trying to hit Hurdle. It goes over Hurdle's stick. Ooh, battling up front. Dorofeyev, yes, Hurdle they scored! Delayed penalty as Hurdle gets tripped and Korzak chases the puck down and scores. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Well, I'm saying tails because I got my lucky rabbit's foot right there. Let's go, boys. See it again in a second here, and then we'll get the call. Gotta love it. All right. Get ready. Here we go. Scoring for your Golden Knights with his first of the season, number 6, Caden Korzak, with an assist from number 48, Thomas Hurdle, and a secondary assist from number 93, Mitch Marner. Yay! Woo! Yay! Let's go, baby. Gotta update that score. Tie ball game. Let's go. Told you, buddy. With Vegas, you're never out of it. I'll drink to that. Oh. Yummy. Yes, originally, no. Long enough to say that I am from Vegas, yes. Like, I was born in Florida, came out here when I was young enough. I don't even remember the exact age. And then, like, graduated high school here, went away for a bit, and then I've been back for quite a while now. That's what I'm saying, Blaze. Let's take the lead. I will say I am currently in Vegas, though. Face off in the Calgary zone. Vegas wins it at the point. Theodore across to McNabb. He's going to throw it down the wall. Nobody to play it. The cycle broke down a little bit, but Vegas recovers, and it's out. Run, motherfucker. Yeah, Theodore made it. From Florida, but this is my first hockey I'm watching. Even. Hey, say, fuck yeah, buddy, let's go. Florida's a good team to watch, man. I don't know how they've done this season. When I've watched them, they haven't looked overly fantastic, but they won the last 2 Stanley Cups, so they're good ones to watch. Tampa Bay, I'm mad at the moment because the way preseason happened. That might get. I'm not going to get excited. Hang on. Actually, you know what? We're going to hit the button and then we'll see what happens. I think they're going to say Eichel pushed his pad in, which is why I was hesitating to hit the buzzer to begin with. Because Eichel pushes his pad into the goal. So, hang on. Hang on. Like, the ref's trying to explain it, or explains it to him real quick, but we had, like, it absolutely looks to me like Eichel pushed the pad in, so we're going to wait a second. Nope, they let it go. Let's go, baby. Let's go. I'm waiting to see if an assist pops up. Dude, now let's get excited. Dude, I'm telling you. Hockey is on a different level, and the Golden Knights are like, they are off over here on their own level on top of this level. Like, exactly. Blaze, this is the 14th game in a row where the other team scored first against the Golden Knights, including the playoffs last year. All right. Doesn't look like there's an assist. Scoring for your Golden Knights with his second of the game and his fourth of the season, number 9, Jack Eichel. Yay! Woo! Yay! Let's go, baby. Dude, this is like, brother, this is our 4th game. This is the 4th game we've come this season. This is the 4th game we've come from behind. And at least the 2nd game, we've come back from 2 goals to take the lead. Like, this is hockey, brother. That right there is why the game is 60 minutes long. Hockey reminds us of soccer. They have going actual goalposts. Yeah, no. If you look at it, I mean, look at how a soccer field is broken down. It's very similar to, you got the goalie box. Here you have the crease. You got the neutral zone line. Like I said, you've got goals, you've got goalies, you've got a certain number on each team that are forwards and defensemen. You've got wingers. It's like there are so many similarities. Like I said, it's think more indoor soccer because the field is so small, and now you're thinking that kind of pace where a game can be 7 to 8. Usually you're supposed to be like 8-7, but hey, anyway. Stoney battling, taken into Calgary zone, and he missed Eichel. Oh, unfortunate. Good job by Reinhart not to draw a penalty as he forces old boy down. Yeah. Exactly. Calgary dumps it in from the red line. Like a perfect example. So in soccer, offsides is the offensive player can't be past the last defensive player. Here, that blue line that they keep crossing over into each other's zone, that's the offsides line. So the puck has to cross before any of the players do. So just that right there, if you think to soccer is, the similarities are absolutely there. Vegas able to get it out of the zone. Good job. Tripped up. Carlson got hooked, in my opinion, but no call. Very knowledgeable on soccer. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm really not. I know a little bit about a lot of things. Let's say that. Like I don't know about. Big shot. Gloved by Wolf. Big save. Like, I don't know a lot about a lot, but I know a little bit about a lot of it. I've had a lot of conversations with people who aren't hockey fans but like other sports. And when they watch hockey, they're confused by, like, they don't know what icing is. They don't know what, like the offsides rule is. They don't know these certain things, but they'll know what too many men on the ice means because that's pretty self-explanatory. It's easy. What was the other? Like hand pass of hockey is better than football. Yeah, there you go. Attaboy. Because I can't watch hockey anymore. And the best, if you're just watching hockey, the best thing to do is wait for like Florida and keep an eye out for the Florida Panthers and the Tampa Lightning playing each other. Keep an eye out for either of those two playing Boston or Toronto. Who else we got? San Jose playing most teams, because you'll eventually see a fight. And like Ryan Reeves already got in a fight this year. And he is like the badass of badasses in the NHL. Puck into the low corner in the Calgary zone. Calgary gets it, and they're going to get clear. Yep, nope, stopped it. Patience Adorofeyev saves it from being a hand pass. Calgary across neutral zone. Ooh, good little stop. Calgary has to reset. They did not. Offsides. Face off comes out to neutral. Question, what does the red circles on each side mean? Perfect. So the circles are based off the dots, and the dots are face-off dots. So if a puck goes out of play in the zone, if the goalie stops it, like in soccer, the goalie can pick up the ball and hold it and then walk it out and kick it or place it. Well, here, if the goalie holds it for a certain amount of time, play stops. So they go to the dot. And the dot is just like the circle in the middle at the start of the game or the start of a period. That's the face-off. Like, so here's a perfect example. There's icing right there. So the face-off is going to come all the way down in front of the Calgary net. So they're going to face off from one of those dots. Now the circle tells you where everybody else on both teams has to stand when the face-off happens. That's basically the reason for. I can't think of any other reason for it now that I think about it. So if you look, everybody else is outside the circle, and it's just those two on the face-off. And now everybody crashes and they go about their business moving around. So the circles are based off the dots, and the dots are used for face-offs. Drop ball between two players, exactly. Exactly, yeah. Everybody else has to stay outside the circle, and you have to stay, like, you see the lines coming off the left and the right sides of the circle? You have to stay in your corner of where that line meets the circle, and on each side. Like, you can't go and stand over by the goal if you're the attacking team. Puck all the way down. No icing. They waved it. Calgary jokes. Join the Gavin sweepstake. Dude. They were looking good for a minute there. And Vegas was not looking fantastic. I'm not going to lie. I said my piece during the intermissions. But, yeah, those two goals that quick, that's rough. Dude, Eichel going for the fucking bounce shot again. You got to love it. And, Jason J., if you saw the last, 3 seconds of the end of the second period, wide open net, dude stuffs it right into the side. They stop being aggressive, just drops even. They have a tendency to do that, Gabo. The way I've always described it is switching from playing to win to playing not to lose. They haven't quite hit that level, but you're right. They're being a little less aggressive. However, at the same time, Calgary is also being much more aggressive. They're starting to look the way they did in the first period because now they're down one and they need to. So Vegas has to adapt to Calgary's play just as much as Vegas has to adapt to going from a 2-0 lead to a 2-0 deficit to a 3-2 lead. So you're seeing a little bit of a difference from both sides. Oh, absolutely, it's a day. This game isn't over. if I had to put money on it, I would say we end up 4-2 after a Vegas empty net goal. However, this could easily be another tie into an overtime game. We're 3 for 3 already. Why wouldn't we go 4 for 4? You know what I mean? But I like. It's the same thing Vegas always does, man. All right, game starts at 6. Cool, coach. We'll see you at 7:10. No, game starts at 7. All right, I'll be there by 8:30. Mentally just not there. Now, they picked it up a little quick. Like, the thing is, you gotta separate players from the group. So, like, Riley Smith and William Karlsson were skating hard as shit right off the bat. Eventually, Eichel started to. Stone always skates hard, but eventually McNabb and Theodore started to. So, you know what I mean? Got over 400K on Vegas to win tonight. Trevor, I think they got you. I said there is no reason it wouldn't go to overtime. However, I think Vegas right now is about, like, they've been a little more passive, just like Gabble said. Sorry. And they've been a little more passive since they took the lead. Hopefully that doesn't bite them in the ass. I would like for them to be a little bit more on the get another one cycle. But I think Vegas has it, man. I'll probably just jinx the shit out of them. Hopefully not. Lazard not able to get it out. Somebody just went down hard, lost his helmet. Oh, that was bullshit. Yeah, that was bullshit. Uyghur just cross-checked the living shit out of him. Oh. Dude, even if whoever just threw punches goes, that's gotta be a power play to Vegas. Like, dude lost his helmet, but let's see the hit, because it looked like he lost his helmet when he went down, and it looked like incidental contact. $7:58 to go in the third. Shots are 28-26. Oh, and now the refs are going to talk to her about it, and now that everybody's all pissy, we're going to retroactively reward a penalty backwards. Dude, Vegas should have a power play right now. That's a clean hit. I'm sorry. No, that's a clean hit. See, but maybe it's okay. Bro, you can hit the shit out of people. That's legal. Like, he plays the puck, he hits him shoulder to shoulder. Yeah, no, you can hit the living shit out of each other. You can't target the head, and like there may have been a brush, but he did not get hit in the head. With that kind of force, no. The dude may have gotten his shoulder, like, he may have rubbed his nose on the shoulder. He did not just catch a shoulder to the head like they're reviewing right now. I'm sorry. I don't care what the call is. He put his elbow straight across the collarbone. I'm watching the replay. He put his elbow straight from shoulder to collarbone, right here. There may have been a little nick of the nose, maybe. No, that was to the shoulder. And I will not be convinced otherwise. It wasn't even to the face. No, initial contact was to the shoulder. I don't even agree with that. And besides that, they did not call a penalty on that hit. The referee did not have his hands up. So there was no penalty called on that. And then the penalty was called for the trip or for the whatever it was. And then they watched the replay and they retroactively call a penalty. That's not supposed to happen. But no, call it elbowing, whatever. Initial contact was to the shoulder. That's like, do they want to call it I mean, he's sitting on the bench, dude. If you go that hard to the head, that motherfucker's down the tunnel and done for the game. No. Like, the biggest thing that pisses me off is when they eject somebody for a hit to the head, and the person that got hit in the head is on the first line of the power play. Or 30 seconds later, they're in on the power play. It's like, no, if you got hit in the head to the point where they're looking at an ejection, your ass is down the tunnel under concussion protocol. Otherwise, get on your fucking skates and shut up. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I do not like dirty hockey. That was not a dirty play. Marner to Eichel. Down in the low point. McNabb has it. Back to Marner. Eichel kind of loses it, gets it behind the net. I wish he would have gone across the blue line. Thank you, Trevor. And hey, it's not that, like I said, if y'all see a hit to the head, I'm never going to convince you, just like you're not going to convince me. Well, maybe that's the wrong way to put it. You're more than welcome to try to convince me. I am happy to try to convince you. I'm not going to lie. I'm a stubborn dickhead, so if I don't seem willing to change my mind, it's because I'm an asshole, not because your points are not valid. I will say that. And like I said, there might have been contact to his head. Initial contact. Because if I blow your chest up and you snap forward and headbutt me, there's contact to the head, but that's because you just got leveled. Like, bro, I miss jacked up. I miss fucking these. I miss the boys being monsters. That'll start with Calgary. Yeah, right? Hey, I like him better that way too. No, just self-proclaimed asshole. Hey, Trevor, the reason I say I'm okay, how is that not a hold? The reason I say I'm an asshole is because it's a lot easier than going through all the little things of why this or that. Like, I could go through the nuance of why it's just a different opinion and why I'm a little stubborn about it. Way easier to just be like, look, I'm an asshole. It is what it is. Like, it's not your fault if I disagree with you, or, you know, that's not true either, because it could be that you don't make a valid point. I don't know. I'm just kind of rambling now. But no, it's easier to say that and be like, look, it's not your fault that you haven't changed my mind. And let's just accept that. Like, it's something, I think it was Keanu Reeves that said it. It's like, if you come up to me and say 4 + 4 = 10, good for you. You're right. Congratulations. It's like, that's my way of being like, you know what, I'm just an asshole. You're right. Doc, you like hitting the puck in the air? No, not real. Like, it can happen, but it's not like that. We gotta go back. Hey, dude, you'll catch up, brother. You gotta go see. Everybody needs a good goal call every now and then. But yeah, there's volleys. No, typically if the puck goes in the air, it's caught and put down. Cause like, oh, Oh, off the stick. Is that who is that? Yeah, off of Theodore, off the post right behind Schmidt. Dude, I really hope Theodore doesn't take on the role of Petrangelo being the own goal master. Calgary shoots it wide, up on the goal. That's now that. Hey, attaboy. Make sure to come back every Golden Knights game and get invested. We've got 82. Unfortunately, there's a long break next week. Hopefully, there's some good games to watch. Or after next week. We have 3 home games, and then we go, we got a 5-day break before we go on the road. Vegas into the Calgary zone, almost stripped. Is that Dorofeyev down there getting pressured on the wall? Yes, it is. He spins away, trying to get up front. He gets it to Wolf, who gloves it and freezes it on the ice. 4:08 to go in the third. Shots are 28-27 Vegas. Score is 3-2 Golden Knights. Vegas, but excuse me. I try to stream every night. Amazing comeback is right. I try to stream a hockey game every night, but it depends on how the nights go. Like usually Tuesday is off unless there's a decent 4 o'clock game. Just because Tuesday night I go to Costco. I'll miss Golden Knight games to go to Costco. It's just that's the routine. Yeah, like I try to do a hockey game every single day. So like I said, Tuesdays, if there's no games that I think are worth watching at 4 o'clock or 5 o'clock, then I might not stream on Tuesdays. But most of the time, there's at least one East Coast or Midwest game that's worth watching. So we'll try and do that. Otherwise, I try to, like I said, I try to stream every day. Oh, it's my new hobby. Hey. Hey, there it is, boy. Save for Jesus is awesome, man. Good man. His own blaze is my lucky rabbit's foot. And I just called him that. That's fucked up. But no, his own blaze is my lucky rabbit's foot. He is my good luck charm. Every time I see him, I'm like, okay, cool. Doesn't matter what the score is. Vegas going to win. Look at this shit. 3-2 in the third period, man. It's like, what are we doing here? Oh, dude, hey, every time he pops into my chat, okay. He either pops into my chat when we're winning or we're losing, and then all of a sudden he pops in and we are winning. I have nothing else to say except my good luck charm. Hey, dude, and we're gonna be here. Like I said, Tuesday nights are those are the unfortunate nights. But every other night we'll be here for sure. Like I said, hopefully we get some East Coast games on Tuesday so we can stream at 4. Dude, I'm not fucking with you, bro. I'm like it was like, ha ha, that's funny. We won again. We came from behind, buddy. And then like 9 come from behind wins when he pops in. It was like, all right, motherfucker, if we're down, you better get your ass in chat because all of Vegas is depending on you. I'm hoping to, Vajesus. I got to see what Stygian Wolf's up to. But I plan on it because I'll probably end up finishing this bourbon off. I only had like half a bottle. Liliana, cheers. No, I do not. Oh, big save, Schmidt. Carlson trying to clear, and he does. Yeah, but the NBA, as far as I am concerned, like, I would rather watch the colonoscopy of a 3-month-old, or sorry, a 3-month dead pig. Like, I would rather suffer than to watch the NBA. Yeah, Trevor, it's coming, brother. It's coming within the next 35 seconds or so. David, cheers. Hey, yo. Stygian, yeah, dude, I got you. Have to watch Vegas. Go, it's a, hey, dude. Vegeta's, you know I love, buddy. Yeah, David, I fucked up. I've been drinking. I corrected it. And I was talking about a pig. So let's get all that shit right out the fucking way. Let's get that out the fucking way right now. I should have gone with a pig that has been dead 3 months. Bro, they got my file as a desktop icon, bro. Don't even trip. Like, I've known George for years, man. His wife, Carolyn, his 2 kids, Jacob and Christine. Like, nah, they're good. They're good people. Don't worry about it. They know who I am. Oh, I have to send, speaking of them, I have to send a happy birthday text. 2:26 to go in the third. Vegas just iced it. So the face-off is coming down in front of the Vegas net. Actually, they're getting ready to pull Wolves off the ice. Speaking of which, let me hit up Wolfie right now and see what he's up to. Dude, I don't like calling him Stygian Wolf. It's been his name long enough to where I should be comfortable, but he was Astro Zombie 365 when I met him fucking damn near 15 years ago now. I'm out of drink. Oh, dude, I love this jersey. This is Cody Glass Veterans Day. This is my favorite jersey. Mark Stone's jersey is by far my favorite. Dude, I've got Will Carrier and Marc-Andre Fleury in the closet right there. Pause. Dude, I love the Golden Knights jerseys. All except the one that says Vegas diagonally with the stupid fuck font. I hate that jersey. All the other ones, we've got all of them except for white. Because I wear all the jerseys, and I would fuck up a white jersey. Otherwise, I would have 30 of them. Because these away jerseys are my favorite jerseys, next to the original gray. 6-on-5. Calgary's got the empty net. So, Gable, you can have 6 players on the ice. So, if you yank the goalie, you have an extra attacker. Calgary just iced the puck, so now Wolf's going to have to come back in net because the face-off's going to be on the Calgary side. So real quick to dive into that. 2:10 to go in the third. Shots at 29-28 Calgary. So you're allowed 6 skaters on the ice. That includes the goalie. So if you take the goalie off the ice, you can bring on another attacker, and now you have 6-on-5. However, you're vulnerable to the idea of the empty net. Vegas controls. Did he toss out a play? No, he didn't. Calgary's going to reset. Good stick. Good stick check by Eichel. And Calgary, gives it up. We have an opportunity. Barbashev looking for a place to go with it. Feeds it to Eichel on the low boards. The Calgary throw out front. Barbashev feeds it out front. And he couldn't connect with Mark Stone. Vegas keeps it in. McNabb throws it towards the net. Gets stopped up short. And now Calgary headed back the other way across neutral. Cutting into, nope, Vegas turns around and launches it. Icing on Vegas, but they had pulled Wolf. If that shot all the way down the ice was a 1.5 feet to the left, Vegas ices the game. Instead, face off in the Vegas zone. 6-on-5 in Calgary's favor. We've flames come out and play. See, that's where you got me a little bit on that one. No. Hey, by all means, absolutely do. Whatever helps you understand the game, man. That's what I want you to reference, because that's what's going to make it easier to learn. So, but with you, I don't quite know on that one. That one I'm not able. I don't have a reference for, so I can't really say yes or no. Puck out front, Stoney has it all the way across, 2-on-1. Feed to Eichel, but it's too far ahead. Chance to ice. The game goes wasted on the errant puck by Mark Stone to Jack Eichel. 1 minute left. Calgary headed back the other way from neutral. Tries to pull the old Jack Eichel, and Akira Schmid gloves it up. Dude, Jack Eichel stopping the first empty net goal against San Jose. And David, go Sharks. I see what you said. Bro, tell me that game. If you're saying go Sharks, that had to be damn near jump off a bridge hard to watch. The way that Vegas ended the game against San Jose. The August stick and somehow make a goal. Does that still count? No, it does not. You cannot throw your stick. That would, to be honest, I can't remember it's been so long since I've seen that happen. But I know that if the goalie throws his stick, I think that's a penalty. I said I know, but I think that leads to a penalty, but I can't remember. But no, you're not allowed to throw your stick towards the, and cause the puck to go in. No, fucking spoiler alert. I gotta get set up. Hang on. I didn't realize I was so far behind. Wait for it. Carly to Marner to Tomas Hertl. Wait for it, because we got 2 assists on that one. For your Golden Knights with an empty net goal and his first of the season, number 48, Tomas Hertl, with an assist from number 93, Mitch Marner, and a secondary assist from number 71, William Wild Bill Carlson. That's what I'm talking about, baby. You're right, Trevor. 4 unanswered goals. Big W out of Vegas after dropping to, again, the 14th game in a row that Vegas has given up the first goal. All 4 games this season, they've given up the first goal. Come back to at least tie it. I mean, we've had 3 overtime games, but we finally won another fucking game. We won a game in regulation. Crazy cool stumble upon. Hey, fuck yeah, man. It's awesome that you stumbled upon, buddy. Hey, keep an eye out. Like, the Knights do not play tomorrow. Actually, this is good timing. Before you bail out, tomorrow, Senator Sabres, Panthers Red Wings, Blackhawks Blues, Blues, Flames and the Mammoth. Tell you what, I haven't really seen Florida play yet. So 4 o'clock tomorrow Pacific time. If you're in Florida, 7 o'clock. I'll try and no promises. I plan on being here for Florida, Detroit, because I haven't watched Florida much, so I want to see how they're playing. Other than that, we will be back Thursday at 7 p.m. A game I am looking for. Trevor, absolutely, sir. We will be right here at 7 p.m. Golden Knights versus the Bruins at home. So they're going to be about 20 miles that way. So we're going to be right here to enjoy it. So if you're interested, 4 o'clock tomorrow. Otherwise, Golden Knights Thursday at 7. Have a good night, buddy. Azon, I know I'll see you there. Trevor, looking forward to seeing you there. Gable, looking forward to seeing you there. David, I'm looking forward to seeing you there. Everybody that stopped by, everybody that dropped a sub, thank you very much. Golden Knights with the victory. Trevor, you truly are a beast. Thank you for the sub. I look forward to seeing everybody over the next couple of days. We'll be right here. I am going to go ahead and end this stream. Probably get a little more drunk and then hop on Tarkov or hop on Skate or something to get down with my boy Stidgy and Wolf and just enjoy being drunk on a couple of guys' days off. So, shout out Azon. Hey, much love everybody. Love you all. Thank you all for stopping by. I look forward to seeing y'all in the next couple days. Hey, everybody, have a great night. Take care.